Ekaterina Alexandrova was born on November 15, 1998, in the city of Chelyabinsk, Russia. Growing up in a family that wasn't particularly involved in tennis, Ekaterina's passion for the sport came from her own interest and determination. Her father, a sports enthusiast, recognized early on that she had the potential to excel in athletics, and thus, Ekaterina began playing tennis at the age of 6. From the beginning, she showed exceptional natural talent for the game, which her coaches quickly recognized. Starting her tennis journey in Russia's competitive sports system, Alexandrova trained in her hometown before moving to Moscow to continue developing her skills. She was known for her aggressive playing style, quick footwork, and strong baseline game. Alexandrova's technical skills were sharp from a young age, and she quickly caught the eye of tennis scouts. As a teenager, she began competing in junior tournaments, gaining valuable experience on both the national and international stages. Her early success in junior tennis was marked by consistent performances. But it was her mental toughness and determination that set her apart from other players. She was fiercely competitive, and her resilience would later become one of her trademarks as she moved up the ranks in professional tennis. With the support of her family and coaches, Alexandrova began to dream big, setting her sights on the WTA Tour. Transition to professional tennis and initial struggles. Ekaterina Alexandrova turned professional at the age of 16, starting her career on the ITF circuit. Like many young players making the transition from juniors to the senior tour, Alexandrova faced several challenges. The level of competition was much higher, and the physical demands were intense. However, she quickly adapted, utilizing her powerful serve and ground strokes to hold her own against some of the best players in the world. During her early years on the ITF circuit, Alexandrova steadily improved her game, notching up several titles and gradually increasing her ranking. She made her WTA debut in 2015, but it wasn't until 2016 that she truly started to gain attention, with strong performances in both singles and doubles competitions. Her first breakthrough on the WTA Tour came in 2017 when she reached the semi-finals of the WTA tournament in Tianjin, China. This was a significant milestone in her career, showcasing her potential to compete with the top players on the tour. Despite this early success, Alexandrova's career still faced obstacles. Consistency remained a challenge, and she had to work hard to maintain her place in the top ranks of women's tennis. It was clear that while her raw talent was undeniable, she still needed to refine her game and find her rhythm at the highest levels of competition. However, Alexandrova's perseverance and hard work set her apart, and she remained determined to push through the barriers in her path. Career peak. Breaking through the top 50. In 2018, Ekaterina Alexandrova had her first major breakthrough. After several years of hard work, she cracked the top 50 of the WTA rankings for the first time. This achievement marked a turning point in her career, as it was clear that she had the talent to be a regular presence in the higher echelons of women's tennis. Her aggressive baseline game, coupled with her solid serve, made her a difficult player to beat. Throughout 2018 and 2019, Alexandrova continued to build on this success, regularly reaching the second and third rounds of major tournaments and securing a handful of solid performances at WTA 250 and WTA 500 events. Her most significant achievement during this period came in 2019 when she reached the final of the WTA event in Shenzhen. Although she was ultimately defeated by Aryna Sabalenka, the fact that Alexandrova made it to the final of a premier-level tournament was a testament to her growing skill and confidence on the court. The following year, in 2020, she continued her rise, securing another strong finish at the St. Petersburg Ladies' Trophy, where she reached the semifinals. Alexandrova's performances during this period helped her climb the rankings, establishing her as one of the promising contenders on the WTA Tour. Her physicality on court, combined with her ever-improving consistency, allowed her to remain competitive in nearly every match. She also began to take on some of the biggest names in tennis and earned a reputation as a tough opponent for even the most established stars. Main achievements. Titles. Breakthroughs. And international recognition. Ekaterina Alexandrova's main achievements reflect her steady ascent to prominence in women's tennis. Some of her key accomplishments include WTA titles. Alexandrova won her first WTA title at the 2019 Shenzhen Open, defeating the formidable Katerina Siniakova in straight sets. This victory was a clear statement of her arrival on the WTA Tour, as she became a title holder at just 21 years old. She followed up with another WTA title in 2020, winning the Libema Open in 's-Hertogenbosch, Netherlands, defeating Alison van Uytvanck in the final. These titles proved that Alexandrova could perform consistently under pressure and win at the highest level. Grand Slam performances. While Alexandrova did not win a Grand Slam title during the peak of her career, she made a name for herself by performing well in the major tournaments. She reached the fourth round of Wimbledon in 2021, her best result at a Grand Slam. She also competed consistently in the Australian Open and the US Open, though she was unable to break through to the later rounds. Despite these setbacks, her ability to compete in these prestigious tournaments showed her growing prowess on the biggest stage. Top 20 ranking. In 2020, Alexandrova reached a career-high WTA singles ranking of World No. 18, a testament to her impressive season and overall development. This ranking placed her among the top players in the world and allowed her to compete regularly in the top-tier events on the WTA Tour. This achievement was especially important as it demonstrated her ability to contend against the world's best players consistently, mental resilience and playing style. Perhaps one of Alexandrova's most significant accomplishments is her reputation for mental resilience. Her aggressive baseline game, combined with her powerful serve, makes her a constant threat on the court. Over the years, she has proven her ability to compete with the best, regularly earning wins against top 10 players. Her mental fortitude and consistency were instrumental in her ability to stay competitive at the highest levels of women's tennis. Final years and continued development. As of 2024, Ekaterina Alexandrova remains a competitive force on the WTA Tour. While she has not yet reached the Grand Slam quarterfinals, she continues to be a consistent presence in the WTA rankings and remains a regular competitor in major tournaments. Her continued focus on improving her all-around game, particularly her movement and defensive skills, suggests that she is far from done in her quest for further success. Alexandrova's journey has been marked by steady growth and resilience. She has matured as both a player and a person, handling the highs and lows of professional tennis with composure. In 2024, she is still aiming for that elusive breakthrough, a deep run at one of the Grand Slam tournaments and the possibility of breaking into the top 10. Though her story is far from over, Alexandrova's impact on the WTA Tour has already been significant. Her work ethic, commitment to improving, and ability to rise through the rankings despite the competition's intensity is a testament to her enduring qualities as an athlete. As she enters the final years of her prime, the best of Ekaterina Alexandrova may still be yet to come. Her legacy, whether through further titles, top-tier performances, or simply her ability to inspire, will be defined not just by the accolades she earns, but by the trail she blazes for future generations of Russian tennis players.